Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're uncovering the top 5 most valuable $1 coins from the United States that could be worth big money. Yes, that's right, some of these coins may look ordinary, but they can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars to collectors around the world. So if you have old coins stored in a box passed down from family, or you just enjoy checking your pocket change, make sure you watch this video carefully, because one of these coins might be sitting with you right now without you even knowing its value. Stay tuned, hit that like button, and let's dive into the world of rare and valuable US dollar coins. Let's get started. First up, today's video where we uncover the amazing history and hidden value of the United States $1 coin minted between 1801 and 1809. These coins belong to the famous draped bust dollar series, a very important coin in early American currency history. At this time, the United States was still a young nation, and each coin was struck using manual presses. This gives every piece a unique character with variations that collectors highly appreciate. Today, because of their age, rarity, silver content, and historical significance, the draped bust dollars have become some of the most sought-after coins in the world of numismatics. The obverse of these coins features the portrait of Lady Liberty with flowing hair and draped clothing symbolizing freedom and independence. The reverse shows the early American eagle, either in the small eagle style or the heraldic eagle style, depending on the exact year these coins were minted in 900 silver, making them not only historically important, but also valuable in silver weight alone. However, collectors buy these coins far above metal value because original examples are rare and were often melted, damaged, or lost over time. Between 1801 and 1804, the United States Mint produced these coins in limited numbers. The minting gradually slowed, and by 1804, official production stopped. However, some special coins known as 1804 draped bust dollars were later struck for diplomatic gifts and became some of the most valuable coins in the world, with prices over $3 to $4 million USD at major auctions. Even though many collectors dream of owning the $1,804 the earlier years like 1801, 1802, 1803, and 1809 also hold tremendous value due to rarity. Now let's talk about value. A heavily circulated 1801-1809 draped bust dollar in poor or worn condition can still sell for $600 to $1,200 United States dollars today. Moderately circulated piece may range between $2,000 and $8,000 USD, depending on detail sharpness. If the coin is in extremely fine XF or about uncirculated O condition, prices can easily rise to $10,000 to $40,000 USD. And if you are lucky enough to find mint state MS examples, those can sell between $50,000 and over $250,000 USD, depending on auction competition. Some coins contain minting errors such as double strikes, off-center details, weak strikes, or planchet cracks. These error coins are extremely desirable among collectors, and depending on rarity, error draped bust dollars can sell from $10,000 up to $200,000 USD. Professional grading companies like PCGS and NGC certify these coins and help determine their value. So if you own one, never clean it yourself, as cleaning can reduce its value by 50% or more. One of the biggest factors affecting price is surface condition and originality. Collectors prefer coins with natural toning and original surfaces. Many coins that were polished or artificially brightened lose their collector premium. The sharpness of details like Liberty's hair curls, the eagle's feathers, and the stars around the rim are key indicators. In grading, the more visible and sharper the details, the higher the value. To properly identify these coins, check the date under Liberty's portrait and observe the layout of stars and lettering. Coins from 1801, 1802, and 1803 are commonly collected as a set. The 1804 dollar, however, is extremely rare and exists only in special collectors or museum collections. If you think you have one, always authenticate it professionally, because many fakes exist. These coins are treasured not only for monetary value but also for the story they tell. They remind us of a time when America was still forming its identity. Every collector dreams of holding a coin that may have passed through the hands of early American settlers, merchants, soldiers, or even historical figures from the early 19th century. Owning one of these is like holding a small piece of American history. If you enjoy coin collecting or want to learn how to identify valuable coins, Make sure you subscribe to this channel. We post daily videos about rare coins, old currencies, and hidden treasures that you may already have at home. Your engagement helps us continue bringing this valuable information to the community of coin lovers around the world. Thank you for watching this video about the draped bust $1 coins, 1801 to 1809. If you have a coin like this, feel free to comment its condition or send images for estimated value guidance. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe and turn on the bell notifications so you don't miss our next video about valuable coins worth big money. See you in the next episode. Next up, the Liberty seated dollar designed by Christian Gobrecht was the last mainstream silver dollar design before the 1870s reforms. It spans 1840 to 1873, and by the 1860s, it reflects a nation healing from civil war and rebuilding its coinage capacity. The 1865 to 1869 group sits in the middle of that story. 1865 marks the immediate post-war era, while 1866 to 1869 show the mint responding to renewed demand and changing legislation, including the reintroduction of the motto on some issues. These coins were struck in the traditional 38.1 2000, approximately 26.73 grams, 90% silver, a substantial silver dollar by any measure, and they carry the seated Liberty obverse and heraldic eagle reverse that collectors love to study for varieties, strike quality and surface preservation. When you hold a seated Liberty dollar, your eye should go first to three things: the obverse Liberty figure, the drapery and shield lettering, the date area, sharpness and potential, die cracks, and the reverse eagle feather, detail and lettering, spacing, edge reading, weight and diameter are the mechanical checks. These coins were intended to be 26.73 grams and 38.10. Significant deviations can indicate a counterfeit or an altered weight. Look also for lightly raised areas known as die, where many genuine circulation pieces will show smoothing on Liberty's knee shield or the high points of the eagle. The 1865 Liberty seated dollar was produced in Philadelphia as a regular business strike with a reported mintage of 46,500 pieces. It's a relatively modest issue compared with later mass strikes, and it appears in a mix of worn circulation grades and occasional attractive mint state survivors because of the post-war logistics and the mint's production patterns. Many 1865 examples that turn up are circulation worn but solid survivors in high grades do show up at auction and carry a premium. If you have an 1865 with unusually original luster and sharp devices, that piece could be a standout in the marketplace. The 1866 issue is noteworthy because this era includes the reappearance of the motto on certain types across the seated series, and collectors track with motto or other design transitions in adjacent denominations. The 1866 business strikes have reported mintages near 48,900, and surviving examples range from common circulated pieces to rarer, high-grade mint states that command collector interest. Auction records show that choice mint state examples can bring five-figure results depending on color, luster, and eye appeal, which means even an ordinary-looking coin deserves a careful look under a loupe. Production in 1867. Mintage figures often cited around 46,900, and 1868 to 1869 shows an increasing material supply. 1868 and especially 1869 have larger reported delivery figures, with 1869 commonly listed with a much higher circulation strike mintage, hundreds of thousands, making some later dates more commonly encountered in lower grades. Delivery day records and mint reports show that 1867 had several shipping dates across the year, which explains the range in strike quality and why some survivors show early year crispness while others are heavily circulated. The expanding mintages in 1868-1869 mean collectors will typically find more affordable examples from these years in worn grades, while untouched original mint state coins still command premiums. Values for these mid-1860s seated dollars are highly grade-dependent. Circulated examples typically trade for a few hundred to a few $1,000s, depending on the eye appeal and the exact year, while uncirculated MS coins can climb significantly. High grade auction records exist for outstanding 1865 to 1867 examples that realize tens of thousands or more. Price guides and grading services list broad bands because condition changes value dramatically. A problem-free MS-62 might be attainable in the low thousands for some years, whereas pristine MS-65 plus survivors, especially with original toning and strong strikes, have pushed into five figures. At major auctions, always check recent auction realizations before setting expectations. Within these dates there are subtle die varieties and die states that advanced collectors prize doubling repunch dates, die cracks, and distinctive strike anomalies. Some collectors collect by die pair, looking for particular combinations of punches, collateral damage, or hub polishing marks. Others focus on toned original pieces where the patina tells a story of burial, chest storage, or atmospheric toning. Errors such as off-center strikes or clipped plankets are extremely rare in dollars of this era, but if verified by a reputable third-party grading company, can multiply value substantially. If you think you found a variety, get high-resolution imaging and a professional attribution. These attributions materially affect market price. Authentication and grading are central. Many dealers will ask for or prefer NGC or PCGS certificates for high-value seeded dollars when grading. I appeal hairlines from cleaning, rim nicks, and surface issues like environmental corrosion or planchet spots determine value almost as much as numerical grade. The market penalizes cleaned or dipped silver heavily, so retain any original luster or natural toning you find. Also beware of alterations, re-engraved dates. Retoning or repolishing can be hard to detect unless you compare devices and fields under magnification. Use magnet checks, should be non-magnetic. Weigh the coin and, if in doubt, consult a reputable third-party grader. If you're buying work with trusted dealers, look for certified inventory and ask for high-res photos that show full face detail and rims. Auctions and specialist dealers will often carry nicer survivors, but marketplace fees and premiums vary. Factor those in. For selling a certified coin with a strong pedigree or auction history will net the best price. Raw coins sell well at local shows to dealers, but they will usually be priced below PCGS, NGC auction realizations. For conservation, store dollars in inert holders. Avoid PVC flips and don't clean or dip unless a professional recommends restoration, and even then be cautious. Most conservative collectors prefer untouched surfaces. To wrap up, the 1865 to 1869 Liberty seeded dollars are a wonderful window into mid-19th century America, historically rich, mechanically substantial, and rewarding for both the casual owner and the serious specialist. If you enjoyed this deep dive, smash the like button, subscribe for more long-form numismatic guides, and leave a comment. Tell me which dollar you own, and I'll highlight a viewer coin in an upcoming video. If you want further help grading, walkthroughs, auction house recommendations, or help reading die markers on your own coin, drop links, photos in the pinned comment. And if your coin's high value, seek a professional in-hand appraisal. Thanks for watching, and keep hunting for those historic survivors. The next one in your hand might be the story you didn't expect. Next up in today's video, we are diving deep into one of the most talked about modern American coins, the 1979 $1 coin of the United States of America, also known as the Susan B. Anthony dollar. Many new collectors often overlook this coin, assuming it is common and not valuable, but the truth is that some special condition coins, rare varieties, errors, and graded examples can sell for impressive prices in auctions and online marketplaces. So stay with us till the end, because today we will explore its history, features, mint marks, varieties, values for collectors, and the highest recorded sale prices. And of course, we will explain exactly how to identify whether your coin may be worth big money. The Susan B. Anthony dollar was introduced in 1979 to honor the famous American social reformer Susan B. Anthony, a major figure in the women's suffrage movement. This was the first U.S. circulating coin to feature a real woman rather than Lady Liberty. The U.S. Mint produced the coin to replace the larger Eisenhower dollar, hoping a smaller, lighter dollar would circulate more easily. However, the coin ended up being very close in size and appearance to the quarter, leading to mass confusion among the public. Because of this, the coin was not well accepted in everyday use, and production was limited to just a few years. The 1979 $1 coin was minted at three main locations: Philadelphia, P, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. In some YouTube discussions, people refer to meaning the analysis of various die varieties, strike differences, proof editions, and minting batches, not that 40 physical mints exist. The 1979 D version we are focusing on today was produced at the Denver Mint, identified by the D mint mark just beside the portrait of Susan B. Anthony. The front side or obverse of the coin shows a portrait of Susan B. Anthony. Facing right surrounding her portrait are 13 stars representing the original 13 colonies along with the inscription, Liberty the year 1979, and the national motto, In God We Trust. The Denver Mint Mark D can be found near her neck. The design reflects honor, reform, and national pride, symbolizing a milestone in American history. The reverse side of the coin features the famous Apollo 11 mission insignia, showing an eagle landing on the moon, holding an olive branch of peace. This design was originally used on the Eisenhower dollar and was transferred to the Susan B. Anthony dollar. Around the eagle are United States of America e pluribus unum and the $1 denomination. This side of the coin reminds us of America's achievements in space exploration. The 1979 D1 coin is made of 75% copper and 25% nickel on the outside, bonded to a core of pure copper. It weighs 8.1 grams, has a diameter of 26.5 millimeters, and features a reeded edge. These details help collectors confirm authenticity and identify counterfeits. In circulated condition, most 1979 D dollars are worth $1 to $3 United States dollars because they were produced in large numbers. However, condition is everything. Clean, sharp, uncirculated coins can sell much higher. Coins taken directly from mint sets or preserved well can attract collectors. A 1979 D in uncirculated grade MS60 MS63 is generally worth $5 to $15. However, a coin graded MS65 can sell for $40 to $80, and a coin graded MS66 or better can sell for $100 to $300. The record auction price for a top condition 1979 D Susan B. Anthony dollar reached over $1,000 due to exceptional strike quality and eye appeal. So if you think your coin is special, consider having it graded by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Some rare varieties include die cracks off center, strikes weak, strikes filled, mint mark errors, and double die obverse varieties. These can dramatically increase value, sometimes reaching $200 to $2,500 depending on rarity and condition. So always examine your coin carefully using good lighting or a magnifying lens. So friends, the 1979 D $1 coin may look ordinary, but condition, grading, and rare errors can make it valuable. If you have this coin at home, check it closely. You may be holding something worth far more than $1. If you enjoyed this detailed explanation and you want more coin value videos, then please like this video, share with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. Also press the bell icon so you never miss our next video on rare coins worth big money. Thank you for watching and keep collecting. Next up today, we are going to talk about a very interesting and collectible coin from the history of the United States Mint, the 1978 $1 coin, also known as the Eisenhower dollar. This coin was minted in honor of Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th President of the United States and a celebrated World War II general. The 1978 issue is especially meaningful because it marks the final year of the Eisenhower dollar series before the U.S. Mint replaced it with the smaller Susan B. Anthony dollar in 1979. So stay with me as we explore the value, varieties, errors, and profitable opportunities behind this collectible piece. The 1978 Eisenhower dollar was produced at 3 mints: Philadelphia No Mint Mark, Denver D, and San Francisco S. The Philadelphia and Denver coins are made of copper nickel clad, while the San Francisco version includes proof strikes, mostly for collectors. The coin features President Eisenhower's portrait on the obverse, and the reverse shows the eagle landing on the moon, a tribute to the Apollo 11 mission. The large size, bold artwork, and space-related symbolism make this coin stand out among modern U.S. currency. Now let's talk about the value. The regular circulation coins from Philadelphia and Denver are usually worth $1.50 to $6 in average circulated condition. But when the condition improves, the price increases sharply in uncirculated or high-grade MS65 or above. These coins can range from $25 to $120. Meanwhile, the 1978 S proof coin can be worth $10 to $100, depending on grade and cameo contrast. Collector demand is strongest for pristine examples with sharp details and reflective surfaces. The real excitement begins when we discuss rare high-grade coins. Professional grading companies like PCGS and NGC have recorded auction prices reaching $1,500 to $4,500 for top condition MS. 67 Denver Mint examples. Why so high? Because high grades are extremely rare for large clad coins. They wear easily get scratches fast and often lack clean surfaces. So if you have a bright, clean, shiny coin with strong luster, you may have something special. Now let's explore the most important part, the valuable mint errors and special varieties that collectors look for. There are over 40 recorded mint error styles for the 1978 dollar, including off-center strikes, double die outbursts, and reverse clipped blankets, broad strikes, missing letters, weak strikes, die cracks, and lamination errors. Some of these errors can turn a $2 coin into one worth $100, $300, or even over $1,000. So always check your coins carefully, especially around the lettering, date, and edges. One of the popular varieties is the 1978D double die obverse, where the date or the word Liberty shows double outlines. Another profitable variety is the misaligned die strike, where one side of the coin is slightly off-center but the rim remains complete. Even small misalignments may be worth $60 to $200 depending on severity. And if you are lucky enough to find a major off-center strike, you could be holding a $300 to $1,000 coin. For collectors and resellers, understanding grading is extremely important. The main grading scale is called the Sheldon scale, which ranges from poor P1 to mint state MS70. When inspecting a 1978 dollar, look for sharp edges, smooth cheek area on Eisenhower's face, strong feather details on the eagle, and a fully defined strike. The fewer marks or scratches, the higher the grade and the higher the value. Coins in protective holders or original mint packaging can often be worth much more. If you want to sell your coin for the best value, avoid selling to local pawn shops who may offer lower prices. Instead, consider eBay, heritage auctions, great collections, or professional coin dealers who handle certified coins. And if your coin looks very shiny, flawless, or unusual, you should consider sending it for certified grading to PCGS or NGC. A coin worth $10 raw could become worth $300 plus after grading if the grade is high enough. Now, for viewers who love collecting, remember that the Eisenhower dollar series is a great starting point. It has history, variety, and affordable entry prices. Whether you keep your coins in albums, display cases, or protect them in graded slabs, each coin adds a story to your collection, and that's the real beauty of coin collecting. It is not only about money but also about holding real history in your hands. If you enjoyed this video and want more information on rare coins, error coins, and valuable coin hunting tips, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment below. Tell me which country's coin you want me to cover next. And remember, your next pocket change could contain a hidden treasure worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Next up today, we are going to explore one of the most iconic commemorative coins in United States history, the 1776 to 1976 Eisenhower $1 coin, commonly known as the bicentennial dollar. This coin was issued to celebrate 200 years of American independence. It features the portrait of President Dwight D. Eisenhower on the front, and on the reverse a majestic image of an American Liberty Eagle landing on the moon, symbolizing America's achievements in both freedom and exploration. This coin is highly popular among collectors because of its history, size, and multiple mint varieties. Before we understand the value, let's talk about how this coin was made. The 1776-1976 dollar was produced in both circulation strikes and special collector editions. It was minted in 3 main mint facilities: Philadelphia No Mint Mark, Denver D, and San Francisco S. The San Francisco Mint also released special 40% silver versions, which are more valuable than the regular copper nickel ones. Some coins were made with a brilliant uncirculated finish, while others were released in proof form with a shiny mirror-like surface. The design was created by artist Frank Gasparo, and the reverse side eagle was sculpted by Dennis R. Williams, who was only 22 years old when his design was selected. Now let's look at the varieties. Collectors recognize around 40 collectible varieties and conditions for the bicentennial dollar, including different mint marks, strike types, silver content, die varieties, strike strength, and grading levels. There are circulation strikes, silver and circulated strikes, silver proof strikes, deep cameo proofs, and rare full strike, strong detail pieces that command much higher prices. Some coins have double dies, especially in the lettering and the date 17761976, which makes them more desirable. The most common version of this coin is the Philadelphia circulation strike without a mint mark. These coins usually sell for $1.50 to $5 depending on condition. Meanwhile, the Denver mint marked coins with AD, and they generally sell between $2 to $10 depending on where. However, once a coin is preserved in UNC or MS60 MS65 plus, grade values rise significantly because high-grade Eisenhower dollars are harder to find due to their large size, which made them prone to damage and contact marks during circulation. The real value appears when we discuss San Francisco Mint S silver coins. These were minted in 40% silver, and their metal value alone is already higher than face value and uncirculated 1776 to 1976 silver dollar can sell between $12 and $1.50, while silver-proof versions can sell from $20 to $120 depending on the depth of the cameo contrast. Deep cameo proofs with strong frost and mirror contrast are highly collectible and can go much higher at auctions. Some rare graded coins have shocked the market. For example, NMS67 plus grade silver bicentennial dollar has sold for over $5,000, and a proof deep cameo PR70 variety has reached $6,000 plus in top auction houses. The reason is simple. While these coins were made in large numbers, perfect condition coins are extremely rare. Any scratches, dull surfaces, or weak strike instantly lowers the grade and value. You should always look for sharp details on Eisenhower's hair, the eagle's wings, the lettering, clarity, and the boldness of the date. These are the key grading points collectors and auction buyers focus on. Also examine the edges. Cleaner, sharper rims indicate better preservation. When you find one in pocket change, old savings jars, flea markets, or estate sales, always store it in plastic holders or coin flips to prevent further scratches. Now many people ask, where can you sell valuable bicentennial dollars? You can sell them through eBay, Etsy, coin shows, local coin shops, online coin auctions, and collector communities on Facebook and Reddit. However, before selling a potentially rare high-grade silver or proof coin, consider sending it to a grading company like PCGS or NGC to maximize value and get official authenticity and grade certification. If you are a coin enthusiast or collector, this is a coin you must have in your collection. Not only is it a historical tribute to America's 200 years of independence, but it also represents a golden era of U.S. commemorative coinage. Whether you own the regular copper-nickel version or the highly collectible 40% silver proof, this coin tells a story and holds meaning beyond just money. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed learning about the 1776 to 1976 bicentennial Eisenhower dollar, make sure to subscribe to this channel. Give a like and share this video with your friends who love coins. Comment below if you have this coin in your collection and tell us where you found it. We post daily videos about coin values, rare varieties, and hidden treasures in your change. See you in the next video.